Hello everyone and welcome to the Ethereal Tarot channel. My name is Alexa and in this reading we will be looking into how you can unlock your financial potential, what financial messages want to come through. I did want to do this reading firstly because when I'm filming it is Taurus season. Taurus is all about material comforts, financial success, and long-term planning, so I thought it was fitting. And I also wanted to try something different. So why not, you know? So there's 3 groups for this reading. The timestamps are in the description box as always. If you feel drawn to more than one group, that's fine. Do as you feel to be necessary. Let's look at each card. Why don't we? Starting with group 1, we have card number 48, Poised. Group 2, for you, we have card number 11 with By the Book. Group 3, last but never least, card number 35, Loyal Heart. If you need more time to analyze each card, by all means pause the video. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm very excited to have some new people join the Ethereal Tarot party. Okay, I love that. I love interacting with you guys. I'm so appreciative. I'm so thankful. I'm so fulfilled by all of you being here with me. So I just want to take the time to extend my gratitude and just say thank you so much. Truly, thank you. It means the world to me. And yeah, I'm just filled with love. And I extend the same to you. I send you so much love, so much peace, so much prosperity. You deserve it all, each and every single one of you. And I hope that this reading provides you with clarity, insight, and motivation to move forward with gusto and passion, because you deserve to live a life of enthusiasm, inspiration, and passion. So I will leave you to your choices, and I shall see you all very soon. Hello, group 1, and welcome to your reading on messages about your current situation in regard to your finances in your career, potentially. So I'm going to pull a singular card from this deck here, the Tarot of Mystical Moments, just to get a peek into your current situation, and then we will progress forward from there. So let's get started. For group 1, please. A card to represent their current situation financially. Okay, nice. Okay, group 1, I am feeling for you. There is some type of financial support coming through, headed your way. Perhaps some of you have applied for a certain loan, or you have some type of money coming your way. And I do feel that this is a time of really helping you to feel more secure, or you're trying to put in parameters in place to feel more secure about your financial situation. I am seeing that there is some form of restriction that you may put on yourself, or you're aware of the need to be more financially conscious about where your money is going. I am seeing as well with the 6 of Pentacles that you're being more mindful of where your money is going. Maybe looking into where some subscriptions may still be recurring every month. I'm seeing that you need to look at what's coming out of your account that could be eliminated. I am getting this message of eliminating unnecessary expenses and being more conscious about how much you're investing into something. I am seeing some type of investment here, and it could involve another person or maybe even the government, or some type of corporation or institution like a bank. So for yeah, for some of you, this is talking about some type of loan that may be coming in, or for some of you, if you are in school, this could be a reimbursement. I'm just seeing some type of assistance coming through here, or you may be able to provide assistance to other people, but I'm not really feeling that for everyone, especially with the Four of Pentacles. I am seeing that this is very self-focused on trying to preserve and give yourself some type of stable foundation, but I do see there's this push to be more financially savvy, or more aware of where you're investing. It feels a bit serious, I want to say, group one. Maybe you're trying to get more serious about your financial situation, but I do feel like there is assistance here with the Six of Pentacles. So whether this be a new opportunity to invest into your career or a new opportunity to have more balanced exchanges in the realm of your investments and finances, I do feel that this card here is letting you know that there is some type of partnership or some type of contract that may come through for you to have more stability, but to be mindful that you are not resisting any changes that could help you have more income coming in. Don't get too comfortable or too reliant upon whatever assistance is coming through. Yeah, that's another message of you do have assistance, but don't become too reliant upon it to where you prevent extra growth from happening because you kind of get comfortable with what's coming in. To not stifle your financial potentiality, always be looking for other opportunities, or just be aware of other opportunities that could be coming in while still having a financial plan in place, having a budget, and having some type of guideline about your finances, not just spending and just hoping upon a moon that you'll get that money back in some way. I am seeing like perhaps you do have an innate ability to attract wealth to you, but just because you can attract it doesn't mean that you can keep it. So there is this message here of making sure that you do have a way of saving or investing into a long-term plan that will prolong the money that you are receiving, instead of it kind of falling out as soon as you receive it. Resisting this urge to impulsively spend your money as well, group one. So let's get a bit deeper with the oracle cards that we have for you. So let's jump in, group one. Very interesting already. We have release. I'm immediately hearing release bad spending habits. And I don't know how I feel about the word bad, but I want to revise that vocabulary and say release unproductive or impulsive spending habits. Excuse me. Take more time to really have a more solid foundation instead of having your money fly out the window. I really am seeing that message. Let me get all the cards out and we will jump in. We have Between Worlds here. New Moon in Capricorn, your hard work is paying off. I love to see that. Sun, enjoy success and happiness. And full moon in Leo, don't let your pride get in your way. Don't let pride get in your way. Yeah, group one. There's definitely something here about some type of transitory period about your finances. It's almost like you are able to get money, but it's hard to hold on to it. And I want to say this is really pushing you to look at your relationship that you have with money and see if there's some type of uh, lack mentality or some type of belief pattern that could be rooted in your childhood of like, I have money, I need to spend it. Or as soon as you get money, maybe you're not used to really having it, so you feel like you need to spend it. Or I'm really having a difficult time putting this into words. But it feels a bit impulsive. Yeah, group one, you may struggle with impulsive spending. I mean, I feel like that could be a common thing, especially with how everything is turning into digital currency, or just online. Like even going to Amazon, you can just click and buy something versus counting out your cash and giving it away. It's very different times we're living in. So I do feel this is really asking you to see what behaviors keep you from being able to build a long-term financial plan or a long-term reservoir of wealth, because there is something about you having this attractive quality for money. But yeah, there's just something here about you having maybe a bit of over optimism about your financial situation. Like, oh, I'll have it. Oh, I have it. I'm just going to go ahead and spend this money. I'll get it back. And that may be true, but it's not helping you have a solid foundation for your future. It's like you're living on a whim. We're always in this unpredictable type of energy where you have money today, but in the next 3 months or in the next 5 months, who knows? For some of you, this could even involve not exactly living in a way that's uncomfortable, but you are in a way living, I want to say, paycheck to paycheck. And that may not resonate for everyone, but I do feel it's kind of in this, it's not a purely stable stream of income I'm not feeling. And I keep wanting to say you have assistance, or there is some way where you're always provided for whenever you need something. It's almost like you have this ability to just have what you need instantly. But there's this push to get some type of saving account in place or some type of plan. Like if you receive, let's say you get, let's just put the stakes low. Let's have the stakes low. Let's say you get $1,000 a month, and by the end of the month, you only have $30. I would say, that's probably not the best example. I know that's really not a great example, but I would say see how you could stretch that out. Where's your money going to within that month outside of your necessities, like your living environment? You know what your necessities are. The bills that come out every month, ensuring that you have that taken care of. But with the extra money that you do have, see how you are allocating that. Where is that money going? And is there a way that you could set aside money each month to save or to put away where you don't touch it, you don't even think about it, you don't even look at it? How can you build this long-term, the words escape my mind. I'm just thinking of needing to have something long-term in place instead of just relying on your basic account to take care of you, like an emergency fund, even some type of investment that could be made. There's something here. And yeah, for some of you, this could be dealing as well with your position in work. I do feel if you have been wanting some type of raise, now would be a good time to ask for it. Now would be a good time to put your best foot forward, to look for new opportunities if you are not getting paid the amount that you feel that you deserve. I really see a need to expand your horizons and to not get too comfortable in any financial situation that you may be in. Utilize your skills to help you build some type of long-term future for exponential success. Knowing that it may not happen immediately right now, but I am seeing this time to really try new things, learn about new ways of producing an income, and not being trapped by a certain mindset about your finances, or even becoming too optimistic about things and not taking the proper action to ensure that you do have a very solid and stable foundation, not only for yourself but for any generations that may come after you. I am getting some legacy vibes a bit. And although you may be focused on yourself right now, I do feel like that is good. But with the tree here, I am feeling, as well with the Capricorn, I am feeling this need to think more long term and think about the future instead of being so center focused on right now. How can you build a wealth that is generational, possibly? But I do feel overall your financial situation is good. I'm just seeing that there is a push to be more clear with your financial decisions, and also I'm sorry you guys, I'm so distracted with the call I'm getting, and then like what's happening. I'm sorry. Yeah, bring more attention to where your money's going. I feel, because I don't think these things happen for no reason. I do feel whatever happens during a reading, that's a message within the reading itself. So be clear about your expenditures. Think twice before you buy, okay? And know that you are okay, but there is a need for structure within your spending habits. So yeah, let's get a bit more. How can I improve? Any other advice? I want to see how you can improve your finances. How can group 1 improve their finances? Don't let opportunities pass you by, because I do feel for some of you, you may be in a position that is not fulfilling for you, but you're not looking towards opportunities that could help you move out of this energy. You're not utilizing your resources either, like maybe looking online for new positions or reaching out to people you know, or building connections with people. I am seeing, yeah, okay, stop dwelling on what's not working and look towards how you can change your predicament. Take action towards changing your current circumstances if you're not happy with it. Group 1, don't be lulled into complacency, okay? So we have the 3 of Wands reversed and the King of Cups on how you can improve. Yeah, I'm getting movement. So if you have been feeling an urge to make some type of change in the realm of your career or where you work, don't limit yourself. Follow your intuition, because your feelings are really trying to tell you what you where you should be headed right now. And I do feel it's like, take opportunities that are being offered to you and not dwell in situations that aren't working. Group 1, Yeah, I just feel some type of restrictive energy here of maybe feeling like you aren't able to move forward, or something's, you may be dwelling on how certain moves you've tried to make haven't worked out, or certain applications haven't reached back out to you, or there's like some dwelling on things instead of consistently going after the next thing until you land it, you know. Um, and I am seeing with the King of Cups here is to be more in tune with your emotions as well, because I do feel like your emotions influence your financial decisions, group one, and it's important that you are not swayed by the ever-changing predicament of our emotions. And that's where the impulsivity may come from, is you may I'm thinking like retail therapy, or you may buy things to make yourself feel better, or you may think like, oh, I deserve this right now because I've had such a hard day, or something like that. And I'm feeling to see that for what it is, and to make sure that you're not finding emotional excuses to keep yourself in this cycle of not really moving forward in your finances, but staying in this kind of predicament of having what you need but not having enough for long term. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling, group one. Any other advice for them? Interesting. Yeah, group one, I am feeling a big emphasis is on your emotions. So I wonder if you were to look in your birth chart, if your second or eighth house or your 10th house is ruled by a water sign. Because it seems like your emotions play a big role in how you make money. Your intuition may be very key to you finding prosperity in this life. But with the 10 of Cups, I am feeling a need to tell you to look at where you want to be in the next 10 years, where you want to be in the next 30 years. Especially with Capricorn here. Capricorn is all about long-term plans, all about following through on a plan, even when we don't see the success in the beginning, okay? You have to keep it going. So, to look at your finances from a new perspective, and to not delay any changes that you know you need to make in regard to your finances. Don't be in a state of denial about your current financial situation. Get grounded and see how you can try new ways of interacting with your financial situation. What new opportunities are out there? How can you make better investments with your money instead of having it slip through your fingers? Group one. But we do have this card that came with the deck, and it's coming out reverse, so I'll read it to you. You are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. But that was in reverse. So I do feel like there's this lack of trust in your ability to really attract prosperity in a way that you may not have experienced in your life just yet. And that lack of belief in yourself is keeping you from making the plans that help you to really actualize this fortunate turn of events in your life, to where you do have a legacy of wealth to pass on. I am seeing that it's important that you find something in your life that does provide you with a sense of emotional fulfillment, so that you are able to invest in it long term, to where it will give you the structure and financial protection that you're looking for, rather than mainly or solely focusing on the monetary gain that you can get from a position. I do feel for you, group one, you may be able to work in a position that you're not passionate about, but it will not last very long, essentially, and you'll always be in this constant state of transitioning through positions until you truly invest into that hobby or into some type of second stream of income or another stream of income that can potentially free you and provide you with financial independence where you don't have to rely on something or someone. So, yeah, group one, that's what I have for you. Let me know how it resonated in the comments below. Please leave it a like if you enjoyed and subscribe. This is one of the first financial readings I've done, so I would love to hear your feedback. Let me know if you want more readings like this. Let me know what types of readings you want. Very intrigued to know. Of course, I want to give you guys what you want. I just need to know what you want, okay? And the same goes for you. The universe will want to give you what you want, but what do you want? You have to figure that out so that you can pursue it. Group one. So again, that's what I have for you. I love you so very much. I wish you the best. May you be well, may you be prosperous, may you be healthy, and may you be blessed. Until the next reading, I say goodbye, group one. Hello, group two, and welcome to your reading on messages about your financial situation. So we're going to start by getting a tarot card from the Tarot of Mystical Moments just to get a bit about your current situation, and then we're going to go from there. So let us begin. Group two. Let's see. Can we get a card to represent group two's current financial situation, please? Divine. Oh yes, group two. I felt very prosperous energy with you while I was pulling your oracle cards in general, but I feel that you are really on this path of laying a very solid foundation for future generations to come. I do feel that the effort that you are putting in right now is going to pay off dividends. Okay, this is going to lead to a lot of prosperity and abundance, not only for you, but as well as those who come after you. I am feeling an exponential energy, a feeling of really expanding your earning potential at this time, really breaking down barriers that may have limited your ancestors previously. But I do feel like you are becoming a central figure within your family, even, or your lineage, and really breaking through some type of generational financial situation. I want to say mindset as well. I just feel like you're breaking down barriers that have hindered people that have come before you, and you're really making very strong money moves. I want to say you are in a very comfortable position, group two, and if you don't feel like that's you, I will want to say that maybe you want to try another pile, because group two, whether you know it or not, you're in a very fortunate and opportune position. This is an opportune time for you to really break out of some type of fear mentality or some type of doubt about your ability to have this level of wealth, or break through some type of way of seeing yourself, releasing this idea of who you should be, or I don't know, there's some type of fears coming to the surface that you're having to really overcome in order to secure this position, because I feel like you're being supported whether you like it or not. Group two, you've gotten to this place where you will reap the rewards of your effort, because the seeds have already been planted, the work has already been done, and now it's just time to accumulate these resources and really allocate them to the proper investments. Really look at where you can make some long-term investments that will pay off. I'm thinking of streams of income where you do work in the beginning and it starts paying you after, where you don't even have to put in too much effort because all of it has already been done, and it's just a recurring a recurring income without current work. I'm trying to think of the word for it, but it's like you do the work beforehand and it pays off years after. So you're getting paid for work that has been done already, like way before you receive the income. I hope I'm not being too unclear, group two. I feel like I'm going in circles trying to explain that. But what I'm saying is really think about how you can start investing your finances to where they can provide you with money well into your retirement, where it's like no cap to your earning potential, because it really does feel like you're stepping into some new territory on your ability to attract wealth. And this is going to be monumental for not only you, but for your family. Okay, group two, but I do see that there's a need for patience and perseverance through this time. There's a need to really not give up, because I do feel like you're facing some type of challenge, whether that be in your pursuit of this wealth. Maybe you are stepping into a new position and it's requiring you to develop new skills or utilize a new skill set that you haven't had to before. And that's where I really see you need to overcome any type of self-doubt or any worries or fears or anxieties about your ability to really move forward in a way that is prosperous. I want to say I just feel prosperity with you, group two. It feels like you have this attractive quality about you, and yeah, it's really shining through here with you being able to make that money. Group two, I don't know if you've been really investing into your career as well, or investing into some type of business venture, or even real estate. I'm feeling maybe it's a good time to look into any properties that could be renovated or that could be utilized in your endeavors. I'm really feeling a need to break down some walls, break down any type of anything that's limiting you from really pushing ahead with your ability to make a strong money move. Now's the time of doing so and planting some roots, or laying down your foundation, or settling down somewhere, or just even developing a long-term plan. You don't have to settle down immediately or buy a house immediately, but I am seeing that for you, group two is really asking you to get clear on what you want so that you can go ahead and make those moves, take those steps, because yeah, you have the potential. It's there. Group two. So let's look into the oracle cards that came out for you so we can get a bit more detailed. Why don't we? We have 19, flexible, card number 19, excuse me. Potential, like I was saying, there is potential here. Full moon in Libra, a win-win outcome is a full calves. Excuse me. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Opportunity and Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. Yeah, there's a lot of Venusian energy in here. Venus is all about comfort, luxury, pleasure, money, abundance, bliss, okay, in astrology. So I do feel like that energy is really coming through right now. And I do feel, since this is Venusian energy, other people are going to be very important to your ability to stabilize long-term wealth. I do feel this is a reading pushing you to form connections, really get out there, exchange any products that you may have, or exchange your skills. Really put yourself in a position that is around people to formulate these connections and create a community that helps to connect you to other people. I just feel like people are going to be major to your success. Maybe this is dealing with some type of online business excuse me, or some type of online community or something dealing with the internet, utilizing your resources that help you to broaden your reach, broaden your potential to expand. I just feel this is very expansive energy, very beneficial energy, and I do feel it's really asking you to recognize that you're deserving of wealth, you're deserving of comfort, and don't limit yourself by not, staying up to date on the newest technology that may help you or the newest strategy. I just feel it's time to get flexible, time to try new things out, really explore your potential, and mingle. I just feel mingling is really important, exchanging contacts with people, reaching out to connections. It just feels very like you're planting your seeds, like you're dispersing yourself so that you have different streams, different ways of accumulating assets. Group 2. So if you're not already in this energy, if you're not already collaborating, this is really urging you to do so, because collaboration with other people is the way that you most likely will find your wealth. Group 2. Sorry if you're an introvert, listen, or sorry if you just prefer to be alone. It's time to get out of that. It's time to really build on those skills to connect with other people. And this doesn't have to be like you trying to collaborate on a project. I just feel maybe you have to really build on your customer service skills or your hospitality skills. Learning how to make a good first impression, really learning how to be social. And maybe, I don't want to say be superficial, but I do feel learn the game of small talk or being able to work a room. It just feels very important for you, group 2. It feels like you're doing big things, or big things are waiting for you. Some type of plan needs to be put in place. I do feel that energy, you being open to connecting with other people as well, not being super guarded or closed off, overcoming any fears that keep you in this cycle of defensiveness, but also being discerning of others, and not falling into some type of bad investment because you've been swindled by a smooth talker. Okay, group 2, I do feel like your work is paying off big time, big dividends. Group 2, continue to invest your time, attention, and energy into what is proving to be successful for you, and you will see that with patience and flexibility, lots of expansion and growth can be had. I do want to say it is time to get clear on a plan with whatever you're doing, whether it be a business plan or a financial goal or a career plan. I just feel it's time to really get serious about where you're headed. And I want to say break down your goals. Let's say start with a 0 to 3 month goal, then move to a 6 to 1 year goal, and then a 3 to 6 year goal. Just have an idea of where you want yourself to be within these time periods so that you can steadily make moves towards that, and be expansive in your idea of what can happen, and make sure that this includes being able to make connections and going to events, or collaboration. It just feels very big for you, group 2, but regardless, you have a lot of earning potential. There's a lot of opportunity here, okay? And with these cards being dark, I'm not sure if you completely see that yet. I do feel like you're still perhaps in the early stages, or you're still in this transition period. But allow this time to be one of connecting and putting your ideas out there, trying new things, leaving behind the old way of believing, the old belief systems, I wanted to say, not the old ways of believing. But yeah, connections with other people, utilizing your resources, and perhaps putting yourself out there more. Promoting yourself, I want to say, or finding ways to promote yourself, looking into marketing strategies. How can you market yourself? How can you really put your best foot forward to ensure this long-term foundation of wealth is there for you? Very interesting. I got very passionate in your group. So there is some type of passion being highlighted, and it could be in the realm of connecting with people, whether that be through some type of beauty industry or some form of communicating, whether that be not counseling. Counseling could also be one of them, but I'm thinking of starts with a C as well. Consulting, even some type of consulting could be very beneficial for you, or even anything that requires you to work with people. That is where you hit the jackpot. And if you find that your passion is in the realm of working with other people, pursue it. Group 2, I do feel that is definitely highlighting that. So let's see how you can improve your career or finances, whichever one wants to come through. How can they improve this area? 7 of Cups reverse tells me to get clear about what you do want, to not be clouded by all the options or clouded by all the opportunities that may be coming to you. Get clear about what you really want and what will truly make you fulfilled, and take action towards that thing. Not to be swayed by all the pretty things or all the attractive aspects of life that pull you in, or being too focused on acquiring resources that you neglect what emotionally fulfills you. I am seeing to really find your focus and move forward towards that, so that you aren't wasting your effort and wasting your time on things that won't provide you with the stability that you are seeking, because it sounded good or it looked good in the beginning but didn't have much depth or weight to it. Don't be blindsided by the illusions or the deception of a certain opportunity, but trust in your instincts and trust what feels right to you, and be clear about what you want so that you don't fall for these things. Group 2. Anything else with that? Yeah, get clear on what makes you fulfilled. I do feel invest in that which fills you up. Okay, although it may take patience and perseverance, this is something that will grow into a legacy. It just requires your dedication and attention in this moment, in this time. But if you have a plan, or you have an understanding of where you want it to go, of how you see it flourishing, keep that vision in mind and don't become distracted by the temporary current factors that sway. Stay focused on your goal and trust that you will be provided for in ways that you would have never expected. Group 2. But this is all about choosing what fills you up and not what sounds good but doesn't really bring you a sense of fulfillment long term. Getting clear on what financial success looks like to you, what that means for you, and what avenue would you most appreciate your money coming from. Would you rather work at a front desk for 30 years, or would you work on something that inspires you and instills you with passion each day? And if that is working at a desk, so be it. Let that be your passion, but focus on that. I'm really feeling a need to say, find your focus and pursue it. Group 2. Any other advice for them? Yeah, group 2 now. This is all about taking action here. I'm seeing with this Ten of Swords, if something doesn't work out, don't let that stop you from moving forward. Rejection is divine protection. Group 2, remember, if you get a no, be thankful for that no, because there's something better around the corner with this King of Wands on the bottom and the Three of Cups. Definitely maybe working with your friends or working with someone that you know. Collaboration seems to be very important for you, group 2, but I am seeing that it's time to take charge, it's time to take action, it's time to have courage to break down any barrier that has kept you from being able to take effective action towards your goals, or being distracted. Yeah, especially with this Ten of Swords here, being distracted, emotionally and mentally drained because your energy and resources is going to things that will not lead to long-term success. Yeah, monitoring how much time you do invest into things that aren't giving to you, whether that be any unhealthy habits, any food that may be taking too much of your energy. There's a lot about getting rest, detaching from electronics at a certain time, or being mindful of how much time you spend on those things. A lot about getting your energy back and getting your focus back, so that you continue down this path toward financial success, because it feels like there's a lot of potential for it, group 2. You're capable of building a legacy of generational wealth, but there is something about you that may be a tendency to get distracted by the things going on around you and then escaping through other avenues, whether that be emotionally eating or scrolling your phone. Yeah, I'm seeing is pointing that out so that you can cut it out and get clear. Okay, it's time to move forward with direction, group 2. Anything else? Alrighty, yeah, there's some type of unhealthy habit that's being pointed out with the Devil on the bottom. Like I was saying, it could be unhealthy eating, scrolling, self-doubt, negative talk, dwelling on emotions, stagnancy, substances or alcohol could be hindering your growth. I'm seeing that detach from what you know you need to detach from. Let go of what you need to let go of so that you can find your focus and motivation to move forward, group 2. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I love that. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite card. Oh, you see that Capricorn energy? I love Capricorn energy. And the Two of Swords. Okay. I'm feeling a lot of messages. Feeling a lot. How could they do that to me all at once? Yeah, working with other people is major for you, group 2. I don't know how many times I can say it. Make sure you're getting your rest as well, group 2. Get some rest. Eat right. Hydrate. With the Queen of Pentacles, this is all about taking care of yourself. Feel loved and nurtured and comforted. I mean, we have a lot of earth energy here. It's time to get grounded. It's time to get centered. Making sure you take some time out to really get clear, really meditate, ground, rid of the distractions, and see how you can take care of yourself so that you can take care of what matters to you. It's very big energy here. And recognize that you're in a pretty good position. Okay, group 2. Just recognize that you're okay, you're safe. Maybe get down to the root of some insecurities that may stem from your past. Maybe you haven't had a financially secure past, and that is resonating in your subconscious, and it's time to let go of any behaviors that sabotage your earning potential. And see if you're allowing fear of the unknown to keep you in a certain predicament. See if you're resisting changes that need to be made in order for you to attract this wealth into your life. With the Queen of Pentacles, I do see the potential. I see you being very financially secure and stable. Group 2, I see it. But it's really up to you to see it. Okay? You have to see it. Group 2, I could tell you all day, but you have to take action one day or another. You can't be in planning, period, forever. Action has to be taken, so take that action, and be mindful of the activities that you engage in that prevent you from moving forward, okay? Overcome anything that keeps you in stuck places, Group 2. I feel like I'm repeating myself. I'm getting a little winded, so if it resonates, please leave it a like. If you enjoyed, please leave it a like. Let me know in the comments how it resonates for you. I'm very intrigued. It's the first time I'm doing a financial reading, so I'm very, very interested to see how you guys enjoy it. It'll be great to let me know what readings you would like to see, and I will do my best to provide it for you. But Group 2, this is what I have for you. I wish you wealth. I wish you health, blessings, prosperity, and abundance. Group 2, you deserve it. Recognize your worthiness. Recognize that you are deserving of greatness and pleasure, and allow it to come into your life. Allow yourself to take actions to acquire these things, okay, Group 2? Oh, and as well, if you're still here, I want to say with the Devil on the bottom of the deck, do not become too obsessed with the monetary pleasures that life provides by having wealth, okay? Ensure that you do not fall into hedonistic activities, okay? Just be mindful. It's a tricky game to play with these things, so just be mindful, Group 2, of that. And yeah, I love you. Remember to subscribe as well, and until the next one, I say goodbye, Group 2. Hello, Group 3, and welcome to your reading on financial messages for you at this time. So, I wanted to begin by looking into the Mystical Moments Tarot just to get a card to see your current situation, and then we are going to move on from there. So, let's begin, Group 3. Group 3, please. I hope I said Group 3 in the beginning. A card to represent their current situation, please. Group 3. Okay. I like that. I like that for a current position. I do feel like you're planting new seeds for your financial growth. I do feel like you're trying to tend your garden, being very aware on what your responsibilities are. Maybe you're getting clear on what bills need to be paid at a certain time, what debts need to be paid off. I do see that there's a lot of clarity about your financial situation, or you are trying to get in touch with people who can provide more clarity. Maybe this is a financial advisor, or some type of meeting with someone who can provide more guidance in this area. I do feel like there's a level of ambition, but it feels quiet, like you're trying to build your stamina to really make some major moves in regard to your finances. I do feel like this is a new opportunity, even some type of scholarship or job offer that may provide you with more resources. Yeah, that's what I feel. It feels optimistic, I want to say. And I do feel like you are trying to develop some type of plan to have more streams of income or even passive income. But it does feel like you're in the early stages, like you're still a beginner, or you just you're trying to level up, or you have just leveled up and you're needing to learn new skills, new talents that you need to bring forth. I do feel like this is a time of learning and growing in regard to your career, but as well as in your finances, and learning how to really take care of your resources in a more productive way. I do feel like you're trying to understand your relationship with money a bit better, how you view money, what are your subconscious beliefs about money. Do you feel like it's easy to receive money, or is it hard? I do think it's really asking you to get clear on your beliefs about money, and liberate yourself from any negative thought pattern about your financial situation, or any beliefs that keep you hindered from really moving forward with clear objectives and clear goals about where you want your finances to improve, or how you want your finances to improve. I just see a very clear, logical approach to your money situation. I'm seeing that you need to be very honest about your financial situation and do what you need to do to really nurture and care for your resources for the long term, and developing new habits that prevent you from squandering any money or investing into the wrong things or spending your money in irresponsible ways. I'm getting clear on any types of behaviors that do keep you from being able to handle your finances appropriately. But with the Page of Pentacles, it does feel pretty good. Some type of opportunity you're working towards, or some type of idea that you're trying to set the foundation for. I just feel like there's some type of foundation building, or you're trying to really provide yourself with a level of stability. So I love that. Let's look a bit more deeper. Why don't we group 3? So these oracle cards I have already pre-selected before we began, so let's jump in. We have Waxing Moon, the energy is gaining momentum. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. I'm gonna move this card over here. Happiness. New Moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. I do love that. Love to see that. Chopwood 42, card number 42. Knight, to be brave and honest. And Home, card number 50. So there's a multitude of things here, group 3. For some of you, I am seeing that you're trying to get clear about what you do have in order to potentially buy a home or acquire some type of property, taking care of some property issues. Maybe for some of you, this includes renovating the property or renovating your space, investing into your space, investing into your home, something about investments being made for your stability and your security. Especially the home environment is what I'm really feeling. Outside of that, I do feel that there is a message here to really be honest about what responsibilities you have, getting clear on if you have a tendency to neglect certain responsibilities or to focus on other things out of a feeling of overwhelm. I do think it's time to really get clear on your duties and your responsibilities, your bills, any debts, any credit lines, looking at your credit score. It seems like there's a lot of seriousness about your finances and ensuring that you're in a position to either improve them or at least get things in motion to move you along in a healthy way. Financially, so that you do feel financially secure and that you feel like you have some type of control over the situation, instead of feeling as if you are in a situation that you don't have agency in. I do feel this is a time of really planning ahead. I love this type of reading because it feels very earthy, it feels very practical, and especially with this new moon in Taurus, if you're watching when I first posted, there's a lot of Taurian energy here, okay? Especially in the upcoming months. There's a new moon in Taurus later on this month. So I do feel it's very prominently asking you to get clear on what you want your financial future to look like. How do you see yourself being financially free and independent? What does that look like to you? What applications do you need to put in? What meetings do you need to set up? What things do you need to do to get you on the track towards the future that you want? Because you have the capacity and the ability to do so. And there's a lot of energy that's supporting this push towards fulfillment and prosperity and financial abundance for you. But it's really asking for you to perhaps get out of this cycle of feeling, I don't know if it's like you don't know enough, it just feels like you're viewing yourself as a beginner, or like you don't have enough information. And I do feel for you, group 3, it's asking you to get the information that you feel that you lack. Reach out to the people that you know have their things in order. I do see for you, group 2, not group 2. For you, group 3, there is some type of prominent figure, 2 quite possibly. One could be a female, the other could be a male. The gender doesn't really matter, but I do feel there's someone in your life or multiple people who really have a clear idea of finances, and they really know how to make good financial decisions. They feel like they have a reservoir of wealth that they've accumulated through trials and tribulations, and they could provide you with some type of understanding of how to get your things in order, so that you aren't feeling left in the dark, or feeling like you don't know what to do outside of staying in this routine of paying bills, making money, spending money. I do feel it's time to expand outside of that routine of making and spending, and transforming that into investing, or looking into good investments to make, whether that be investing in some type of budgeting plan or some type of education plan that helps pay off in the long term. Maybe this is investing into your education as well. Group 3, making a saving account towards your studies, if you do plan on doing that, or if you are planning on wanting to go to school again. Seeing how much is required of you, how much you should spend each month in order to have enough for that endeavor. It doesn't have to be just studies. I feel this could be a side business you're trying to start. I'm just saying you need to implement some type of clear plan, some clear budgeting techniques, looking at your financial situation with clear and honest eyes. I do want to say, if you have a tendency to overspend, now's the time to get real about that. See it for what it is. Don't try to deny yourself of the truth in this situation. I do see that you value pleasure, of course, as we all do. And your happiness and your comfort play a main role in your financial decisions. And I do feel the need to say, don't allow an obsession with comfort to keep you in stagnant places. Always be on the movement forward, because our predicaments are ever changing. We will not always be in this current situation, so it's important to plan ahead. Group 3, to really, look forward, look into the future, what you can't see, and try to at least put some foundation down, so that you aren't feeling uncertain about your direction. So yeah, there's a lot of messages here for you, group 3, but the primary thing here is to look at your current situation, look at your current finances, and see where some changes can be made, where you could start putting money away for future endeavors that you're trying to take on, whether that's acquiring property, going back to school, or enrolling in some type of course plan, or a business venture. Whatever you're trying to do, set things in place in order to support these ideas, and do what you need to do. Take action on this, group 2. I do see it's really time to have courage and confidence about your ability to make these things happen, and to not be limited by fear or a feeling of unworthiness or not having enough or being enough. Get comfortable with yourself and get comfortable with talking about money. If you need to talk to a partner or talk to someone else about money, have that discussion. I see you need to really be open about finances, and especially being open about that with yourself, and maybe breaking out of a family pattern or breaking out of some type of pattern that keeps you in this repetitive cycle of maybe not feeling like you have enough, but having your needs met. I do see there's so much more for you, group 3, and you deserve to utilize your ability to take action to acquire these things and to not be limited. So let us get a bit deeper. Group 3. And I want to say, if you are thinking about acquiring some type of property, I do see that going well for you, or making some type of plan to do so will be really good for you. And I also just want to say congratulations. I don't know why that just came to my mind to say congratulations. Anyway, let's see. How can group 3 improve their financial situation? What can be done, please? How can group 3 improve? Yeah, I'm seeing with the 7 of Swords is to not deny what you know needs to be looked at. Don't deny your situation. Don't feel like you need to not think about it. Look at what hidden bills or what hidden expenses are being taken out. It's really looking at that account and making sure that certain things are okay. Also having a strategy in mind will help you out as well, and not allowing any types of beliefs or thought patterns about your financial situation that are more negative or more self-defeating to keep you from taking action in the way that you know you deserve to, or dwelling on past actions or past seemingly bad financial any bad financial investments that you have made in the past. I'm seeing to not be limited by that and to learn from it and move on, to utilize that knowledge to better make decisions in the future. With that 7 of Swords, I am seeing to not deny anything in regard to your finances, to not be overly optimistic, to not have rose-colored glasses, to not wish upon a star, get very grounded and down to earth about your situation and move forward with that in mind. Anything else? What was I just saying? I am seeing to not dwell on what has been lost or any financial losses that have occurred for you. For some of you, I'm hearing even some type of repossession or something that's been taken away from you, or some type of scam. I'm not sure. There's like some type of financial loss that has happened that keeps you in this dwelling energy of feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm bound to have negative things happen in my life, or my financial situation is so negative. I do feel these are learning opportunities in how you can move forward with that wisdom of the situation, so that it doesn't continually occur, because I do feel there's some type of pattern and it's stemmed in this this feeling of lack. I do feel group 3, and you know, it's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new light. Okay, it's a new dawn, and you have what you need. You have the opportunity to change your situation. Yeah, that Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, I'm not a fan of, especially with the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It does feel like your emotions and your mind are drifting more towards negativity instead of looking forward. Yeah, both of these people are looking back. We don't have time to look back. Group 3, we don't have time for that. How can we put things in place now in order to move ourselves out of uncomfortable situations? Because I do feel like there's a level of discomfort within your financial situation, or the responsibilities that you have. And I do feel like if you were to sit down and really budget, set out a plan, maybe make an Excel spreadsheet, get someone to help you with this. You don't have to do it all alone, Group 3. I do feel there is support with being able to develop some type of financial plan. Reach out to that person, reach out to these people, so that they can help you, and so that you're not feeling overwhelmed or stressed out, or feeling like you don't have the assistance, because that does feel like a facade. It feels like a mindset that you have, and you can be free of that if you wish to be. So anything else for Group 3? King of Swords. The message keeps coming up. Group 3, I keep hearing for you, be very clear, be very honest about your situation. And I want to say, don't go to the extreme of being super strict with your spending, because that could lead you to overspending because you feel like you're too restricted or too limited in what you're able to do with your money. Please reach out to a person, whether that be a financial advisor. Look at a YouTube video on how to really allocate your resources, how to save. I am seeing that rely on those who have more wisdom in this area, and to not solely try to handle this on your own out of a feeling of ego, or feeling like I just get ego. Like, you don't want to feel as if you don't know. But it's okay to not know. Group 3, have the strength and the courage to reach out, to acquire the information and the knowledge that you need to plant these seeds of abundance and growth and prosperity and generational wealth that you want. I do feel that you want to be able to pass on wealth, and in order to do so, you have to have the courage to reach out, to recognize, I don't know everything about financial abundance. I don't know everything about it, especially if your family does not come from wealth. It's very important that you get into touch with those people who can help you to heal from those wounds of not, oh my gosh, so many good messages. Heal from those wounds of not having that strong, stable foundation of wealth, and so that you can really take the actions necessary to get your things in order. Okay. So really, Group 3, I just feel like this is really pushing you to take action in the realm of your finances, and to not try to skirt away from what you know you need to be doing, or try to shirk your responsibilities, because it's only so long that we can do that before it comes back to bite us. So anything else? Oh my gosh, it's all about taking action, especially with the Chariot here. That's big take action energy. Have some type of idea of where you're headed, get that plan in place, and take action. Start moving forward. Don't be limited by any past bad investments that have been made, or anything that hasn't worked out for you, or any losses that have occurred. Move forward from that, learn from that, and see how you can change your trajectory. Yeah, with the Hierophant, it's just these cards are literally repeating the message that I've been saying. The Hierophant is really asking you to reach out to someone who has a lot of wisdom. Let them guide you, okay? Let them show you the way. This could also be representing the bank, going to talk with someone at the bank, a financial advisor at the bank, sorting things out with the bank, sorting things out with any institution that you may be tied to. I do feel this is all about getting grounded. This is also Taurus energy, so very grounded energy, and it's time to get very practical and realistic about your situation so that you can do what you need to do. Group 3, I'll get one more. This is also telling me to tell you to be financially conservative, and not focus too much on the things that you want, or always trying to get the things that you want immediately. Think about the long term and try to save what you have. Yeah, don't be too swayed by those emotions, okay? But still have enough room in your financial plan to where you don't feel too restricted. I'll get one more card. Okay, that's more than one. We have the Empress on the bottom. That's more Taurus energy. I love it. Yeah, this is all about abundance, prosperity, fecundity, having more than you need, and having an ever flow of abundance flowing in. And I do feel this is really talking about the mindset that you have around resources and making sure that you are open to receiving assistance and you're open to receiving more wealth. Oh my gosh, yes, with the Sun as well. I cut the deck and then we have that. I do want to say, Group 3, you are in a comfortable position right now. I do feel like you have at least what you need, but this is really urging you to take more action on securing a foundation for yourself in the future, moving towards your passions. If you have an idea of what you want to do, whether that be going back to school, developing some type of business, or any venture that you're wanting to do, really try to move towards that and develop a plan to allow you to dream and to allow your dreams to come true. You know, I do feel like you are a dreamer, Group 3, and it's important that you adhere to these dreams and not try to bury them and get bogged down by the practicalities of life, or feel like you're too overwhelmed by them. Go in the direction of your heart. Allow your heart to lead you into positions and careers or activities that provide you with financial success, but also with emotional fulfillment, because that feels very important. Group 3, I feel like I just rambled a lot. I was talking very fast, so I do apologize about that, Group 3, but it just feels like things are picking up. You need to get on the road. Okay, it's like it's time to get to moving. It's time to take some action and make some things happen. You know, time's a ticking. And not to rush you, but I do just feel that's the energy of the cards. They're really asking you to get secure, get grounded, provide yourself with a stable foundation to where you don't have to rely on anything or anyone, financially at least. And yeah, set some things in motion. Start taking action, Group 3. So I'm gonna just keep repeating myself. Really take a hard, long look at how you view money, how you view finances. Look at your relationship to money. Get clear on your relationship to money. And yeah, start moving. So that's what I have for you, Group 3. Let me know in the comments how it resonated. I'm very excited to hear your feedback. So thankful as always for your presence. I'm so thankful to be here in this space with you. I love you so much. I send you all the good vibes. May you be well, may you be blessed, may you be filled with kindness and love, and may you be prosperous and wealthy, Group 3. So until the next reading, I send you with love. Check out my other readings on my channel if you want more guidance. And that is all I have for you. So goodbye, Group 3.